Hey everyone, welcome to my first devlog. First, I want to introduce my current project. In essence, this game is a fast-paced movement shooter platformer. Less of a shooter though. Honestly, I might even remove it completely to simplify the development a bit. There are multiple different abilities and other level interactables to move around the levels. Your goal is to find the best 4 abilities, so find the best possible path for each level with the tools you have, and to improve your times to compete in the leaderboards. In certain levels, you can choose what ability is reset when certain object is hit or an agent is killed. This gives you more options to explore those levels and achieve even better times. My intention is to have a somewhat technical devlog, like showing implementation details occasionally, etc. Not just showing everything new in-game. Hey, I'm a programmer at heart after all, so yeah, it was really fun to do. Maybe you could learn something at the same time. But now, let's get started. This is the old Binds menu. As you can see, the UI was very rough. Let's take a look what we have done to change that. It's still simple, but it's looking way better. Now you can change some settings in the main menu. More will come later, but for now, have a quick look. Let's take a look at our new feature we added, the level selector. You can now easily switch between levels, like so. This menu also shows you your patch times, the qualification times for stars. On the right corner, you'll see your total stars, and in the future, they will unlock you new levels. How about implementation? Let's jump to Unity first. We have 2 scenes required to run and a scene we want to play. So from the main menu, we load the required to run, then additively the first level. This is just to highlight how my setup works. It's important to remember. Now let's jump into Rider to see how easy level switching can be done. So let's start here. When the player clicks the play button on a level, we then trigger an event that the level switcher listens to. It then triggers a coroutine that passes the game, loads the new scene. When that's done, we start unloading the old scene, and when that is done, we finally trigger an event that's, tells some managers and other listeners that the process is complete. Here is small rapid fire of gameplay improvements. Now, when you're wall running, the character goes down the wall slowly. This is to make it feel a bit more difficult. Angle limits when wall running for both vertical and horizontal. When you want to jump out of a vertical wall running, you press the jump button down. It stops you and gives you free movement to choose direction. Letting go of the button then jumps you out. Added a line renderer for grappling hook swing to give some indication that you're actually doing the action. Added more sound for abilities, and there is also a lot more small fixes and changes. New levels. You have already seen some of them. This level playing in the background was the only level before. Included a structured tutorial, which is the new levels. Much more fun and relaxed way to get started in the game and its mechanics. Granted, the levels are still simple and small, but I'm still struggling a bit on what the levels should be like. It's tricky. Fairly soon, I hope to choose the graphical style so that I can start figuring out how to ground design, so to speak. I say no to floating platforms. I hope that this will also help me in level design, as it's certainly the meat of this game. What's coming for the next update? I have a lot of new ideas. One of the biggest things I want to explore is some sort of velocity preservation system. So maybe you could keep your speed if you land perfect jump timings after hitting the ground. This idea actually comes from the game Hot Lava. Check it out if you haven't already played it. It's actually really fun. Another one is sliding. I feel like this is important for a movement shooter/slash platformer. It would also add a lot of different opportunities for level design. One thing I have struggled with is picking a graphical style. One idea that has been in my mind since the start of this project is rompang. I have one building prototype and some AI generated ideas here. Take a quick look. This is essentially combining Rome and the Industrial Revolution. In my opinion, this style is really cool. At least, I can see the potential. What do you guys think? Regardless, I'm still quite open minded, but I do want to keep working on prototyping this idea further for the next update. The game is still early in development, and things are going to change. I'm sure of that. I hope you will try out the build. Any critical feedback is more than welcome. If you liked the video, please subscribe, give a like, and comment. I would love to hear what you think. What sounds good here? How about bad? Is there something here? And what about the rompang idea? Does that sound interesting? Thank you for watching, and I hope I see you next time.